It's Big B ADB. Um, Heading out on a little ride January 6th. If my voice sounds a little bit funny, I did get 15 teeth pulled here about 3 days ago, and I'm wearing a temporary denture, so I have to learn how to talk again. It's kind of funny. Not the pulling of the teeth, but having to learn to talk again. Nice day for a ride. A little bit chilly out. I've shortened this quite a bit from where it was, but here's some sand dunes about 1.5 miles, 2 miles from my house. Nice little place to ride. I'm going to jump off the road here. Some guys tearing it up in this area on their razor and having a little bit of fun. Not really heavy duty riding in here, but it's a fun place to go. So we're going to head from this Pasco, Washington area up to wildlife reserve. It's called Ringold. So we'll head up north of Ringold, literally right across the river. Old Hanford town site. So we're heading right up the Columbia River. So enjoy the ride. This is also one of my first attempts at voiceover. This is a cheapy little headset that I have. I've got a new mic that's coming tomorrow that will hopefully work a little bit better, but I wanted to get this done and get it uploaded. So one of the things I've done on the bike, which I really like, is I put the Tusk foot pegs on, but then I lowered them, and it really gives me a nice stability on the bike. But one of the things I got to do is move that shifter now, the shifter lever back down. It's actually too high, so my downshifting is a little bit rough. But I was thinking about as I'm riding along in here how tall these gears are on this bike, this KLR 650, and I'm thinking about putting a 14 tooth on there. It's going to limit my highway speed, but you can see right here, I'm getting ready to accelerate up to 75 miles an hour, and there's still a lot further to go. Not really a speed I'm probably going to use on single track or even rough terrain, but I think having the lower first gear might be better, because right now you can go about 20-25 miles an hour at 5,000 RPM to about 3,500 RPM, so having the lower counter sprocket on there might help that low end punch a little bit, allow you to crawl through the rocks a little bit better. So I've got a 14, 15, and a 16. This is a 15 that's on the bike right now, which is great for just cruising around, light gravel, that type of stuff. So here I'm dropping down a place called Self Landing, kind of pointing off towards Richland, Washington. Directly off to my right is Washington State University Tri-Cities branch. This is another spot. Some fishermen come down here and launch here You'll see boats sometimes parked all the way up this side of this hill whenever salmon and stuff are running. It's a popular place to come and put your boat in. So all in all, this was about a 90-minute ride. And it looks like I've got it condensed down to under 15 minutes, or around 15 minutes. So I took out all of the slab riding that we did and kind of blended in. So this is up a couple more miles up the river, a place we call Carbody Beach. So when we were teenagers, we used to come up here. Anybody had access to a boat, we'd come up to this area and meet Carbody Beach, the old rusty Carbody. That was out on that beach. This road used to go all the way through, but there's been several landslides on these bluffs up here. Farmland up on top, and then massive irrigation runoff causes these cliffs to kind of slough off. And you can actually see along the side of the road here, all these places are marked no trespassing. I'm not real sure you want to ride up there anyway. I mean, it's tempting to ride up there. What you'll see as we get down here a little bit further, where they've actually had to clear this road back off just to give us access up as far as we can go now. And so that area is actually very unstable. We'll see more of this as we get up towards Ringold. There's a couple of really big slides up there. You can see where they cleared that road off just to dug into the side with that whole bluff sloughed off there. So here we're actually up at Ringold. Up here on the left, you'll see a couple of the holding ponds with water in them. Don't see water in them for a long time. They lost some of their funding to run this hatchery. Water in where they're testing for the spring run. Still remember his butt right in my face because the brush was clear over my head, so the only way I could get through it was to follow him. I've got a lot of those little individual holding pins after they get the hatchlings, the salmon out, and they'll move them from pin to pin to pin. So as they get bigger and bigger and bigger, they'll move them and then eventually put them in the big holding ponds. All that's all covered with nets to keep the predators out. A little further up the river, there's a gate there, and we actually close this area off. The road actually is closed about 8 miles north of this point right here. So when I was a kid, we'd come up, we'd bring our motorcycles up, camp down below, bring our motorcycles up and ride around. I just had a mini bike. I couldn't get very far, but my brother could buzz around and go up these bluffs. But as you look on the right up here, you can kind of see, you'll see that this bluff had sloughed off and slid about a quarter of a mile. It comes right up to the edge of the road up here. I think this one happened about 7 or 8 years ago. It's a huge slide. Yeah, you can see it's coming right to the edge of the road right there. Just gotta saw me coming, was kind enough to slow down and kind of angle to the right. A few people up here driving, not a lot. It's a pretty area, nice place for a little cruise, get off the main roads. Pretty chilly out here today, so I was realizing about this time my legs and my feet were fine, but my upper body was starting to get a little bit chilled, so I thought I'd go up to the end of the road up here and put on a heavier insulated shirt underneath my jacket. When I did that, right, flew right over my head. I mean, 20 feet over my head, and then flew down on the top of this road. And I thought he was coming down, but I think he was just practicing, where it possibly land or something like that. I don't know. But scared the crap out of me because I was just pulling my helmet on, and he had power off, and just hear this swoosh. Man, he was just right there. So I guess you never know what you're gonna find out here. I wish I would have had the cameras rolling at that point. So I didn't record the ride back down south through Ringold. I'm getting actually back close to town. It actually came out. When we started this video, it came on the north side of these trees. And now I'm going to go around the south side. South side of these trees, there's actually some pretty nice sand dunes. And unfortunately here, I've put my heavy gloves on. And when you're riding this stuff with heavy gloves, it's like you're hanging on to marshmallows. You really feel disconnected from the bike. When you're with your bike's going through the sand, it's going to pull you around, and you don't want to fight it too much. You obviously want to try to stay on the road, but you let it kind of pull you back and forth. I didn't let it on my air. So I'm pumped up to street pressure, and so I'm kind of cutting into the sand. It doesn't look super deep, but actually, but it's fun to ride in. But you kind of let the bike do its thing. You'll see it kind of pull me off the side a couple of times. I just kind of let it take me over there. If you correct too quickly, it's possible just to turn your bars completely to the right or left, and you'll dig in, and then you're on the ground. So yeah, just kind of go with the flow. Let the bike float. It's going to do that. So remember to use your knees to help control the bike underneath you. Don't wear thick gloves like I've got on here, and you'll feel a lot more comfortable on the road. Practice. Learn to ride it and play around. You don't need to go a million miles an hour. To get to stuff. Make sure you do have appropriate tires to give you traction. If you've got a street type rear tire, that's going to be pretty slow. So anyway, hope you enjoyed the little ride today. Big B 80Z. Like the video and subscribe if you want to see more. I'll try to post weekly or bi-weekly until riding. Got a Ricochet skid plate put on, and a few other doodads. So enjoy and take care.